Yeah. Some things don't need a scene. I didn't raise my voice, I lowered expectations. Watched it drift before I ever named it. You kept talking like noise was persuasion. I was already done before you finished saying it. No list of reasons, no timeline to build. Just a moment where it stopped feeling real. I don't hate you, I don't feel much. It's how you know it's sealed. You think silence means I folded. I just didn't see a move worth making. Some exits don't ask permission, they just need space to finish. I left without explaining. Didn't need a word on the way out. Door closed, no vibration. Didn't even let it make a sound. No second guess, no arrangement. No, we'll talk later out. I didn't slam it, I just left it door closed. That's it now. That's it now. I used to stay just to explain myself. Now I leave when it stops adding up. You call it cold, I call it necessary. Call it what happens next. I don't chase peace, I keep it intact. I don't block numbers, I forget them. That's a quieter message and it lands where it's meant to. Yeah. You still waiting on a reaction. I don't react to things I finish. Once a decision stops feeling heavy, that's when you know it's permanent. Hey, couple seconds standing in the hallway. Hey, hands on the handle, didn't turn back. Not relief, just neutral. No, that's how I knew it wouldn't crack. No weight in my chest, no second guess. Just the sound of the lock settling when you don't feel anything at all. That's a sign you're ahead of it. I left without explaining. Didn't need a word on the way out. Door closed, no vibration. Didn't even let it make a sound. No second guess, no arrangement. No, we'll talk later out. I didn't slam it, I just left it door closed. Stayed that way. Some things ain't loud. This wasn't one of them. Door closed. Door closed. Door closed. Yeah. Look at it. I don't debate what already happened. I don't reframe it to make it softer. You can question the method, but the numbers still read the same at the bottom line. I kept it quiet while it was building. Didn't talk much, didn't need witnesses. Now everybody want context, like the outcome owes a footnote. I don't argue, I just hand it to you. Date and time on the ink. You can react however you want, doesn't change what it says in print. I don't circle it, I don't underline, I don't point when I leave the room. If you're waiting on words from me, there's the receipt, that's proof. You can't audit patience. You can't rush when it finally adds up. I watch people talk themselves out of position, trying to be loud instead of accurate. I never sold it as flawless, I just let it finish correct. When it's solid all the way through, there's nothing left to inspect. I don't argue, I just hand it to you. Date and time on the ink. You can react however you want, doesn't change what it says in print. I don't circle it, I don't underline, I don't point when I leave the room. If you're waiting on words from me, there's a receipt, that's proof. Paper don't raise its voice. Fake don't care who's offended. quiet when it hits the table. I scan fast, nobody speaks. That's the sound nobody feels. When there's nowhere left to argue. Nobody asking follow-ups, nobody challenging the man. That's how you know it helped. When the only thing left is fact. I don't argue, I just hand it to you. Everything where it should be. No emotion in the numbers. They agree without permission. I don't stay for the conversation. I don't wait for the review. If you need me to say it out loud, there's a receipt that's you.
Talking to me like it's current.
You bring it up like it's still active, like I didn't already let it sit. I saw that version already before you noticed it existed. You're explaining like I'm behind it, like I didn't already move. You're reacting to what I was. I'm listening from somewhere new. That was last year. I don't carry it anymore. You're stuck in a moment. I already closed the door. That was last year. Different pace, different lane. You're catching up to the silence. I've been past it, moved on. You still frame it like a question, like there's weight left in the car. I remember when it mattered. I just don't feel it at all. Saying we should talk about it, like I owe it some air. I gave it time, I let it sit. It finished while you weren't there. That was last year. I don't carry it anymore. I'm stuck in a moment. I already closed the door. That was last year. Different pace, different lane. You're catching up to the silence. I've been past it, we'll move on. Time don't raise his voice, just as distant. That's why it works, no defense, no resistance. That was last year. I don't need it explained. If it still hurts where you're standing, that's not where I stay. That was last year. No rewind, no review. You'll finally see in the shift I already lived through. Already answered. I sent one message, kept it simple. No tone, no edge, no thread to pull. You read it how you wanted, I said it how it stood. I don't do back and forth when the point already landed. I don't dress it up twice, just so it feels expanded. I said what I said, that was enough. I'm not adding context, I'm not clearing it up. I gave you the answer, I'm not checking back in. There's no follow-up, this is where it ends.
checking in. Now it's maybe I missed it. Same question, new format. Like silence needs fixing. You keep looking for tone, like there's more in the space. If I meant something else, I would've changed what I said. I said what I said, that was enough. I'm not adding context, I'm not clearing it up. I gave you the answer, I'm not checking back in. There's no follow-up, this is where it ends. Draft sitting open, no words on hold. If I pause that long, it's already closed. I don't leave room on purpose, I don't soften the line. If you're waiting on more, you're behind. I said what I said, still stands. I'm not revisiting it, I'm not changing the plan. I gave you the answer, I'm not checking back in. There's no follow-up, it already ended. Conversation finished.
It don't talk, but it answers. Room get colder when it comes up. People sit different when it's here. Same faces, different posture. Same words, quiet tone appears. They say less, they listen longer. They wait before they interrupt. Funny how respect is sharper when there's nothing left to duck. Money don't change me, it just changes the room. Changes how long people talk for. Shit's what they assume. Money don't argue, it just adjusts the air. I didn't raise my volume, they just started hearing me clear. Questions turn into statements, opinions soften real fast. Nobody pitching not this, they asking what's already said up. Smiles come with timing, compliments come late. Everybody says proud of you once it's already said. Money don't change me, it just changes the room. Changes how long people talk for. Shifts what they assume. Money don't argue, it just adjusts the air. I didn't raise my volume, they just started hearing me clear. I don't flash it, I don't frame it. Never led with it, never name it. They adjust when I step in spaces. That's the part I never say shit. Money don't change me, it just shortens the way. Shortens the distance between doubt and trust. Money don't speak loud, it don't need approval. I stay who I was, that's what moves. It gets quiet, that's how I know. I ain't someone. I didn't say nothing, I just left it how it was. I don't announce help, I don't make it a scene. If I step in it all, it's already discreet. I don't wait for alignment, I don't look for a nod. If I face what's in front of me, that's a job. Some people need credit, some people need proof.
I just make sure it works, then I'm out of the room. I left the lights on, didn't knock, didn't call, didn't need you to know I was there at all. I left the lights on, then I moved along. If you're good when you wake up, I was already gone. I don't tie it to loyalty, I don't mark it as dead. If I do something solid, that's as far as it gets. I don't hover for gratitude, I don't check if it's stuck. If it helped when it mattered, that's already enough. People confuse quiet help with something they own, but I don't stay attached once the problem is gone. I left the lights on, didn't knock, didn't call, didn't need you to know I was there at all. I left the lights on, then I moved along. If you're good when you wake up, I was already gone. No follow-up message, no just making sure. If I stayed past the fix, it would change what it was. I don't need the moment, I don't need the bond. I just leave it better with the lights still on. I left the lights on, that was all it required. Didn't need recognition, didn't wait to be tired. I left the lights on, then I let it be. If it's easier now, that's enough for me.
You can tell it however you want. Oh, yeah. You can tell it however you want. Oh, yeah. I heard the story make its round. Different details, same intent. Everybody got a version. Nobody was really present there. You fill the gaps with guesses, put words where I stay clear. I didn't argue any of it, I just let it live its shape. You needed me louder, you needed me wrong. I stayed out the picture that helped it move on. That's their version. I don't correct it, I don't step in, I let it exist. That's their version, let it run. I know what happened, that's enough. I call it convenient, it works better that way when silence makes it easier. I don't fix misunderstandings that were built to survive. If it holds without me talking, it was never mine. And they say I changed, they say I folded, they say whatever fits. I don't give statements, I don't commit. That's their version. Not accuracy, that's what they get. If I showed everything, it would shift the frame. But I don't need agreement to be sure it's mine. That's their version. It can stay, I don't need it rewritten. I walked away, that's their version. Let it live, I'm not responsible for what they say. Yeah. Some stories exist because you stopped talking.
It's not how it happened. You remember it wrong. You said I left without a word. I remember start out nice. You called it sudden cold, I called it overdue fights. Details shift like furniture when nobody's home. You held on to the last scene, I held the undertone. You kept the night I didn't call, I kept the months before. You circled one mistake in red, I counted under roll. It land different one and how it read back later. Nothing play the same when you bold narrate on you in your memory. I swear that's not on me, I just hold it different than the way you see you. You write in your memory, you call it history, but history don't stay still when it live in me. You say the thread like evidence, I'll card it in my head. You highlight every sharp line, I hear the tongue about fat. Maybe I trim the edges, maybe you froze the frame. Maybe we both besides keep from feeling shame. You say I knew exactly what I was doing and maybe I only knew enough to not go through it again. I'm not saying you're mistaken, I'm not claiming I'm right. I'm saying it look different from each side of the night, yeah. Rewriting your memory, I swear that's not on me. I just hold it different in the way you see. Rewriting your memory, call it self-defense. Sometimes the cleanest version is the one that makes sense. If I round up how it ended, does that make it false or just easier to carry without feeling a fault? If I leave a detail out of it change what it was or just lower the volume on what it does? Phone screen glowing man sweat, old thread still intact. Certain lines read heavier now than they did back. You remember slam doors, I remember the pause. You remember who I was, I remember the cause of. Maybe we both edited to fit who we became. Maybe nobody's innocent, but nobody's just blame. I don't need to win a story, I don't need a need. Sometimes survival just look like shifting a repeat. Rewriting your memory, I swear that's not on me. I just hold it different than the way you see. Rewriting your memory, call it what you need. True, don't sit on the tools and move when we do. Rewriting your memory, yeah. Rewriting your memory, yeah.
Yeah. Temporary relief, just for a minute. Engine running but I ain't driving. Street light blink on the dash. City bus past 12:40, I just sit and let it pass. Phone light flash, I don't flip it. Let it go face down. Don't need another voice tonight. Tryna break the sound. Radio low, no chorus. Just enough to blur. Window crack, cold air cut. Help me not disturb. Every block look copy. Every turn repeat. I don't call this moving on, I call it getting sleep. Temporary relief, just enough to breathe, just enough to blur the line between awake and asleep. Temporary relief, nothing underneath. It don't fix a single thing, it just ease. Crowded bar, but I don't feel it. Laugh come half a beat late. Glass cold in my hand, don't taste it, just the way. Clock blink 2:17, neon hum overhead. Everybody talking loud, I'm somewhere else instead. Bass shake through my chest, stood on hit inside. Funny how you can stand in noise and still wanna hide. I don't dress it up, it's therapy, don't call it release. It's just something short term when the long term's deep. Temporary relief, just enough to breathe, just enough to shut it off for a couple beats. Temporary relief, I know what it be. It ain't peace, it's a pause for me. I don't confuse it for change, I don't pretend it's growth. It's just quiet for a second before it hit me close. call it freedom. I don't call it clean. It's just space in the middle of what I don't wanna see. Yeah. Backseat of a ride, share slow. Hit the street, outside the blast. Driver don't say nothing, I'm fine with that. Billboard flash and disappear. Same face, different block. Whole town lit like it's alive. I still feel off. Hit against the window, cool. Street light on my eyes. Temporary feeling like the only compromise. I know it fade by morning, I know it don't last long. But for a minute I don't feel like I'm already wrong. Temporary relief, just enough to breathe, just enough to make it through what I couldn't speak. Temporary relief, cold it tears my teeth, just enough to feel numb and it leaves. Temporary relief, yeah, and it leaves. Silver line, right. Missed the call, missed the train, missed the version I rehearsed. Everybody got perspective. Soon as something burst, they say at least it wasn't worse. Like that's supposed to land. Like I should be grateful for the smaller damage in my hand. Clouds are low above the roof, no drama in the sky. Just a steady kind of gray that don't explain why. Funny how advice get loud as soon as things go wrong. Nobody sit quiet with you long enough to let it run. Silver lining, that's what they name it. Then strip a light so you don't say it's tragic. Silver lining, yeah I see the head. It don't fix the crack, it just soften it instead. You say everything a lesson, say pain build a frame. If that's the metric we using, I should be built like steel by now. Quotes get passed like medicine, nobody really takes. Everybody sound real wise when it ain't their way. Yeah, maybe something good come from this collapse, but don't rush to dress the bruise before it turning black. I ain't denying there's a margin between ruin and okay. I'm just not celebrating what it took to get that way. Silver lining, that's what they call it. Smoke low in the distance so the dark don't swallow. Silver lining, I won't pretend it ain't a cure, it's a way to bend. I don't need a brighter side, I don't need a frame. Sometimes it's just lost with a thinner name. Morning come without applause, same floor, same light. No revelation waiting at the edge of night. Maybe the line is silver, cause it barely showed. Just enough to outline where the cracks still grow. I ain't ungrateful, I just don't rewrite not every cloud. Observe a spotlight, call it perspective. Call it what you need, I'll call it surviving without making it sweet. Silver lining, yeah it's there. Thin line cut through heavy air. Silver lining, I won't deny it. It don't change the weight, it just make it quiet. Silver lining, yeah, yeah, silver lining. Silver lining. Second, yeah. I stopped counting days a while ago. Calendar lost its use. Some things you leave behind still follow in the room. Ashtray gone from the counter, walls were painted clean. But certain nights I still react like the smoke between. Habits move quieter than fire, they travel under skin. You think you dropped a match, then the reflex kicks again. I quit the thing that started it, the part I put away. But echoes don't ask permission before they stay. Second hand, still in the air, I don't live like that now, but it's still somewhere. Second hand, second hand, hard to outrun even when the source gone. It keeps its form.
pause when my voice gets short, like you heard that tone before. That's not from what I'm doing now, that's left over from before. Patterns don't vanish clean when the habit dies. Sometimes they circle back through smaller signs. I used to say I moved on, said the chapter closed, but the way I shut the door too fast still tells what it knows. I can't blame the air around me like I didn't light it once. Some habits echo louder than the smoke they come from. Secondhand, it lingers slow even after the flame let go. Secondhand, secondhand, not the same vice, but it leaves a shadow in the quiet. You shouldn't have to live with the rooms I used to make. That part of the damage is mine to fade. Yeah. Morning light across the sink, kitchen quiet still, nothing dramatic in the air, just the weight of will. I'm learning how to hold a moment without retreat, learning how to sit still with no urge to speak. Quitting wasn't magic, it didn't close the door, it just meant I could finally see what the habit was for. Secondhand don't disappear just because you change, it fades when you stop passing the same old flame. Secondhand, still in the air, I'm not feeding it now, but I know it's still secondhand. Secondhand. If our silence meant hesitation, still answer. Some people talk to fill the space, feel the room before it lays. I'd rather watch the details shift before I move my hand. You said I missed the moment, said I didn't respond. The timing don't look dramatic when it's drawn. You chased every reaction when it sparks in the air. I just lean back slow and study the chair. Noise moves quick through a crowd, clarity moves slow. Some answers show up later than people expect to know. Still answer. Didn't rush to play, didn't need a headline to have my say. Still answer. Never forced to see. Some moves are quiet till you see what they mean. You counted up the silence like it meant retreat, but I was mapping angles from a different seat. Every loud opinion wanted instant proof, but patience builds a ladder where there wasn't a roof. I don't argue with echoes just to prove I exist. Some answers hold their weight without raising a fist. You thought the calm was empty, thought the page stayed blank, but ink don't need applause when it fills a tank. Still answer. Getting changed the tone, didn't flood the moment just to be known. Still answer. That's the quiet part, sometimes restraint is the sharpest start. I don't move for noise, I move when it matters. You were watching reactions, I was watching the field. Some outcomes only show after pressure revealed. You said I stay too neutral, said I never replied. But calm doesn't mean you stepped aside. When the moment finally turned and the room looked around, the same quiet answer was the one that held ground. Not every move needs volume to land where it should. Some of the strongest replies arrive understood. Still answer. That's the truth. Didn't raise the noise to show the proof. Still answer. That's the frame, quiet control. It still wins the game.
Everybody wants the answer fast. I let it sit. Some people reach the ending before the scene is done. They want a quick opinion just to say they won. I've seen too many stories turn halfway through. That's why I leave a verdict out of you. You said I never spoke up, said I stayed too still. But watching tells you things noise never will. Why everybody argued about who was right, I just kept track of how it changed each night. Conclusion, I don't rush them out. Some answers show up later without a shout. Conclusion, I let them form slow. Give it enough time and the truth will show. You built your whole opinion before the turn arrived. Some stories rearranged after they survive. Everybody picking sides before the end, but time has a way of sorting friends. I stayed where the noise was long enough to see who switched their story and who stayed steady. Funny how the loudest voices fade away and the quiet facts still remain. Conclusions never forced the proof, I just watched the pattern from the room. Conclusions, that's the longer view. Let the moment finish before you choose. Arguments burn quick, time keeps the record. Arguments burn quick, time keeps the record. You said I waited too long, said I wouldn't decide, but distance shows a shape that anger hides. When the noise burned out and the crowd moved on, the answer was clearer than it was at dawn. No speech, no victory lap, just the truth left there. Most things reveal themselves when you care. Conclusions, that's the way. Let time finish what words can't say. Conclusion, quiet and true. You don't have to chase them, they come to you.
People always ask what it meant. I stopped trying to answer that. Everyone wants the reason why things end where they do. They look for something neat to attach it to, but not everything lands with a clear divide. Sometimes the road just stops mid-stride. You asked what changed, asked where it turned. Truth is nothing sudden, never really occurred. I just kept moving forward like I always had. Then one day I noticed I wasn't where I began. No explanation, nothing to defend. Some places you reach don't need a reason attached to them. No explanation, that's the plain truth. Not every ending needs a proof of. You want a turning moment, the line where things flip, but life rarely moves like a script. Oh, no speech I practice, no lesson learned, just the quiet fact that the page had turned. Yeah, people like the summary, the liner wraps it tight, but some chapters close without that kind of light. I didn't stop to analyze it, didn't mark the day, just kept walking in the distance, stay. No explanation, nothing left to frame. Some places exist without a name. No explanation, that's the space I'm in. You arrive somewhere and that's the end. No lesson, no closing. No lesson, no closing. No lesson, no closing line. You can keep the theories about what it all meant. I'm past the point of trying to present it. No speech prepared, no reason to stay. Just the quiet sense that this is the place. Not better, not worse, just where things stand. Some endings don't need a guiding hand. No explanation, that's enough. Some answers disappear when you stop looking them up. No explanation, that's a view. You reach somewhere